Hello, good afternoon and welcome to highlights of today's quarter-finals of the 2026 Betfred Wheelchair Challenge Cup. Today we're in the Garden of England. We're in Rochester in Kent for one of the quarter-finals between the London Roosters and the Sheffield Eagles. Both sides came through in their first round games against Wakefield and Midlands respectively, and hopefully one of the two sides here today will progress through to the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup, which will take place in a couple of weeks' time. Let's take a look at the two lineups for today's game, starting with the visitor side, the Sheffield Eagles. Coach Greg Brown just makes one change to the squad following the defeat last week to the Wigan Warriors, as Zoe Davis comes in for Jenny Pearson. England squad members Louis Domingos, Stephen Riley, Chris Haynes and Joshua Wick-Simmons are looking to impress today against the London Roosters. For the Roosters themselves, they also make one change from their impressive win against Hull FC last week. Jake Sawyer comes into the squad to replace Nicole Benjamin, whilst Owen Baines is the ninth man selected, which means he will play today, but only if there's a serious injury to any of the Roosters players today. Club captain Lewis King and England international Joe Coyd performed well last time out and will be looking to do so again in Rochester today. Roosters now just set themselves up. They're about 8 metres out. Mason Bennington here, just trying to square up, sets himself up, make sure he's got two tags on. Pass off to Joe Coyd, trying to find a gap in defence, just couldn't find it. And some excellent defence work by the Sheffield Eagles here. Bennington now just trying to set up, he's going to pass to Coyd. He might try and sneak in a gap here, and he does find it, and he absolutely breaks it, and the Roosters are on the board. Jennings now about 8 metres out. He's got Riley with him. Riley sets himself up, he's got Haynes with him. Now Haynes just trying to push forward. Just gets it forward, but a beautiful tackle there by Coyd. Just want to make sure he's got two tags on before he passes the ball off. He touches the ball. Now he's going to get it to Riley now. Passes to Wick-Simmons. Lovely kick forward there. And I think they're going to get the ball down. It's a beautiful try. And an instant response from the Eagles. Mason Bennington, he's about 4 miles on, but he's got players to his right. So he's having a look now over his shoulder. Make sure he's going to come up to. He's got Coyd that's going to come up now. Here we go. It's Coyd now. He's going to pass it over to Lewis King. He finds the gap. It's an easy gap there. Races it. And a lovely try there by Lewis King. And the captain gets his first try of the game. London Roosters now trying to push forward here. They're trying to insert their domination now. And here comes Joe Coyd now. Just over the halfway line. He's got Lewis King now. He's just going to try and race for the corner. But beautiful top there by Louis Domingos. He passes it back to Coyd. Back to Mason Bennington, he's going to run for the corner and he evades his defender, and that's a wonderful try there by Mason Bennington. And then Bennington now goes to Max Owen. He's been doing really well on the left hand side. Max Owen now, he's going to try and find a gap. No, easily tackled. He had Lyndon with him, but now he's going to pass it off to Coyd now. He's going to try and set it up. Race it through the middle. Beautiful work there by Joe Coyd. Passes it back wide to Lewis King, and he gets his second of the game. Beautiful counter-attack there by the London Roosters. And he's going to pass it off to Lewis King. He's got Max Owen with him. He just missed it. He got tackled there. Max Owen's going to come around his left side. He's Joe Coyd now, just evades off 3 players, and he's going to race for the gap, and that's his second try of the game. Beautiful attacking there by Joe Coyd. Roosters deserting their domination here. Is Bennington again. Going to drive it forward. Nash and Jennings. Riley's going to try and pass it off to Max Owen. Oh, lovely dummy by Max Owen. It scores under the post. What a try there by Max Owen. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work. So it's an 8 metre restart for the Roosters. Here comes Lyndon now. He's got Max Owen with him, but no, decides to take the tackle. Passes off to Coyd. Coyd now, he's got 2 with him. He's got Bennington, he's going to try and race to the corner. It's 3 against 1 here. Beautiful tackle here, but again, just the dominance work by the Roosters is absolutely brilliant here. Lewis King just sets it up, a tackle by Domingos. He's got 2 with him. He's got 2 each side now. Watch ways he's looking to his left. He's got Joe Coyd trying to find the gap, but no, passes it back to Max Owen. Dives for the line. Absolutely beautiful try under the posts. Eagles now just about 4 metres out. It's Wick-Simmons now. He's going to try and set himself up. He's going to look to his left shoulder. So they're going to have 3 players. He's going to have 3 players that are going to come over his left shoulder. He's got options to pass to. Jennings looks like he's going to be the one to pass. No, he's going to pass to Riley. Jennings was winning, but just getting some beautiful defensive work, but he's got the ball away, and Domingos is going to get the ball here. Lovely evasive work, and Domingos gets the try, which the Eagles do deserve, and they're back in the game. Jason Owen now, he's got two with him. He's got Joe Coyd, he's going to find the gap, beautiful gap, goes for the ball, easy try. Lovely work there by Joe Coyd, and that completes his first half hat-trick. The Roosters now trying to get one more try just before half-time. Here's Bennington now. He's going to try and set himself up just under the post. And great defence work there by the Eagles. He's going to go to his left now. He's got three players that are going to rush over. Here's Jason Owen. No, Max Owen get easily tackled there by Louis Domingos. So he's got three with him. He's going to go look for the left again. Looks like he's got Jason Owen and Joe Coyd to come with him. He's going to pass it off to Jason Owen. Lovely work there, heads off to the fence, and just gets the ball out just before the try line in the corner. Some great work there by Jason Owen, and another try there. Into the second half now for the Roosters, and looking to extend their lead. Here's Jason Owen. Some great work there by Riley, just to hold off, and Domingos just gets the tackle in there. But Mason Benson's just going to squeeze it ahead there. Now, tried to look for the guy onto the post, but it couldn't go. Beautifully tackled. They're just going to slow it down now, just to make sure to just get themselves set up. They've got options here. Which way they're going to go? Left, they're going to go right. They're going to go to Mason's left hand. Just waiting for the opportunity. Who's going to come in now? It's going to be Coyd. It's going to come through. Coyd passes it off to Lewis King. Oh, beautiful work there by Lewis King. And another try, and his second try of the game there. Lewis King just holding off about 8. It's about 6 metres out. Jason Owen now, just some great defence work there again by the Roosters. But Coyd, oh, lovely dummy there. His fourth try of the game for London Roosters, and that's some great work there by Joe Coyd. I'm just looking to extend their lead now, but some great work by Lewis King. It just sets it up into the middle. But Jake Sawyer with him now, but it's going to be back to Mike. It's going to be back to Jason Owen. He's going to drive it forward. Joe nearly got the pass, but it was just a bit 2 seconds too quick. Lewis King now just racing it in. Some great tackling again by Nash Jennings. Jennings passes it off to Coyd, but again just didn't get tagged. There's just 3 opportunities and they just tagging. They just didn't take the tag. They got in that one. Here's Jake Sawyer now. He's looking to cross the pitch into the middle. No defense, great defense work there by the Eagles. Sets up about 6 metres out. Here's Joe Coyd. Oh, lovely dummy again, and that's his 5th try of the game. And again, the Roosters extend their lead. Just out in front of their goal line here, and the Roosters, here comes Lewis Kingston. Just going to drive it forward, see what I can do with the set 6 here. Here's Sawyer now. Some great defence work. You can see Sawyer there. He's got the yellow wristbands on, so basically he's got limited ability. All he has to do is just tap the wheel instead of touching up on the ground. Max, here comes Jason Owen now. Jason Owen now just sets it up right in the middle. So trying to go for the kick and chase here. And Lewis King is on. He's going to get in there right in the corner. It looks like he's got it, and he's there. Oh, nearly takes the other play, takes Riley out with him, but it's a try for the Roosters. He's in now, just over the halfway line. Pass off to Jason Owen. Just said he's going to try and get the kick forward. No, but easily taken there by Riley and just sets himself up. Beautifully pass off to Riley. Riley just gets easily tackled. He's going to try and evade it. Oh my, that is something you would not expect in Wheelchair Rugby League. That's a tyre blow there. You say the game's just stopped there just to make sure he's going to get his spare one on, but oh, that's a loud banging seven you definitely don't want to hear over and over again. I feel bad for Riley there. Haynes has the ball. It's just over the halfway line. He's going to look to his left. Passes it to Riley. He's got 3 players around him, but some great defence there by the Roosters. He's got Riley. Passes it back to Haynes. They're going to try and some good work, defence work there. Here comes Wink Simmons now. Going to try and go for the corner. No, some excellent tag work there by Jason Owen there. He's got Louis Domingo. He's going to try and evade. They find the gap. Easy drop of the shoulder. Lovely work try there by Louis Domingos, and that's his 2nd of the game. Haynes now. He's got 3 with him. He's got to look over his life. He's got all 4 players to go with him. Passes to Wink Simmons. Wink Simmons there tackled there by Max Owen. He's going to pass it back to Riley. Pass it back to Haynes. Lovely over the arm work try. And in they are again for the Eagles. Beautiful work there. Straight from the kickoff there. Straight from Lindy. He's going to go straight. Make sure he's going to try and go for the... Oh my! That's something you don't see again every day, folks. That's what I post for here for Wheelchair Rugby League. Jack Linden tried to go for a try, but just takes the post instead.
Yeah, they made us work for it, especially the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. Like, it was close, it was tight, it was back end to end rugby for a good 20 minutes. And we went for try for a little bit. And that's the contest we wanted, and we just had to keep building pressure until we broke them down.
Yeah, not necessarily disappointing. You know, we knew we were coming, here with a tough task. So was it an improvement on last week? 100%. From my perspective, we did a lot of things well today. We've got a lot of things we can work on, and that, as a coach, that's probably where where I like to be.
And 34 points from Joe Coy today, set an example by the coach. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Joe always sets the standard. He's a 9 out of 10 every week, and I think all the players certainly look to him to execute how Roosters rugby wants to be played, and he did that again today. So yeah, really, really good performance from Joe.
You've got Bradford next week, so that's something you're going to look forward to.
Yeah, 100%. They were where we were last year, so it's definitely looking forward to seeing what they have to offer.
Do you think your Leeds game is going to determine where you're going to finish in the season?
Not just yet, I don't think. I think it's the second Super League game, so but I think it will definitely highlight where we're at for both teams, and we want to carry on the momentum that we built from last season when Tom was coaching us. We reached 2 finals last year, and we want to back ourselves to do that again, and it's an important game for us next week, and yeah, I think it will definitely highlight where both teams are at.
So an excellent victory for the London Roosters today as they progress through to the semi-finals of the Wheelchair Challenge Cup. Let's find out who's joining them in the semi-finals. So the other 3 games that took place today saw big victories for the defending champions, the Halifax Panthers, over Hull FC, and also for the Wigan Warriors and for the Leeds Rhinos. It will be Halifax versus London and Leeds versus Wigan in the semi-finals that will take place on the weekend of the 10th of May. So that's all the action we have from Rochester here today. Next week we will be back in East London to follow the London Roosters as they host the Leeds Rhinos in the Wheelchair Super League. We will see you then.